Hello, we are here for one more lesson of this SprutCAM training course, and the topic for today will be the welding. This is a new group of operations. This time, instead of doing milling or turning, we can do welding. We do not define if it is what kind of welding it is, if it is laser, gas burner, or electric. Simply, there is a definition of the path, and this is very easy to supply to the system because we simply need to pick contours. So when you do a new program, we have a group welding. We have a welding 5D, which is the only toolpath available. We have already an operation inserted, and now with all the parameters defined, which are not much. So in terms of tool, okay, it's easy because we have a tool for laser. Feeds and speeds, it is the same. Strategy, okay, it's basically the same parameters we've seen for previous toolpath types, and the same for parameters and links and leads. So in here, there is no difference from what we've seen already. The only difference now it is to say which contours we want to weld. So we go to job assignment, also as before. Click, for example, this line here, and could be others. Weld seam, and simply go and run. If we have the proper definition of the equipment, and on that definition it is the information to rotate this table or not, we will obtain what we want. So if we make a simulation, slow simulation, you see that simply rotates on the line we want, approach and retract. Very easy, no big problem to create this kind of welding. It's important, as we also mentioned in other videos, that all this equipment must be properly defined in terms of dimensions and the complete kinematics of what we want. This is important to achieve what is needed and what the user wants. Among those things, it is important because this is a very specific type of operation. It is important that this machine, it is defined on the system for welding, as if we were speaking about wire EDM or jet cutting or others, the same was needed. And you can check this under machine setup, tooling, and you open all of these, lasing welder, and go down, open this, and below you see that this equipment is defined for welding, as we have also other type of operations. Okay, so basically this is not very difficult. The hardest part is really on the definition of the equipment. As before, if you have this kind of thing to do inside SprutCAM, maybe to start it is a good idea to grab one of these examples, and instead of making a complete new one, to try and see if you can adapt what you have inside SprutCAM and make only the necessary modifications. Anyway, in case of need, you can contact us. We are here to give you all the necessary support.